Hello everyone, I am the founder or candida of Subliminal Society, and I am creating this video for you to show you how to do some paper weaving. Well, this is my table. This is the workstation. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with placing down the protection for the table, which is this self-healing mat. The self-healing mat that I have is this 12 by 8 here. It's really big, really nice. One of the really cool things about paper weaving is that you can make art basically out of anything. So what I did was I prepared newspaper. I just spray painted it a little bit so I can have a little bit of color, a little bit of gloss. And I also left the other side undone so then I can have that too to make some nice weaves with. I have, because I'm an art student, I have basically these cardstock papers. Ooh. You can tell this is my first time doing this, but I have these cardstock papers. This one has some really nice earth tone, warm colors, and I also have, and this is part of the pack I'm going to be using, I also have these nice cool water tones. It's really nice. I really love this colors. Normally if I were doing a piece for like class or maybe for a show, I would plan it a little bit, and when I plan I use, sorry it's sprinkled, I use this graph paper. So if you ever want to just plan out what you're going to do, I recommend graph paper. But we're not going to do a lot of planning. Why? Because this is art therapy. Okay. So I'm going to reset up this camera because this is an awkward angle and we're going to try this. Yay! Okay, that should be good. Hopefully you're able to see this work area without seeing me because, baby, I've seen better days. Alright. So, some of the things that I didn't show was like the fact that you can use so many different medias when it comes to making your art. So, I have like a old, this is March 2019, magazine. I have, well, I already showed you the newspaper, but I'm gonna show it again just to show like how it doesn't have to be perfect at all. It can be, I messed up so much trying to spray paint this, but then I loved it. I was like, it has such a nice color. Why would I be rid of it? And you can see that this side is not. And basically, you also going to need a cutting utensil. So the cutting utensil I'm going to be using mostly going to be my X-Acto knife. It's so much faster, so much easier. But if you have kids, I really recommend doing scissors, and I'm going to use scissors as well to show how to properly cut or to get a good cut with your scissors as well. I'm not going to be doing a lot of examples of those. It takes a lot of time. And I also have a pencil because you have to be able to mark in things what you're cutting so that you can have some really nice lines. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to be having fun, so I look forward to having fun with you. So we are ready to begin working on our nice little art piece. Yes. So what I did was I just took a newspaper and I just broke it in half like, and then I took it on this side here and I just, kind of bent it a little bit so I got this nice crease. and then I took it again. I said, and by doing so, I got 2 pieces. What? And then with my nice little magazine, I tore off like one of these sheets here just so I can have this nice, I like the colors. And I mean, how appropriate for art therapy that to have these, I don't know what those therapy rocks are called, but we have those. Those some nice colors. So now I already measured, and I can get a really nice base for my weed with the newspaper as 10" by 10". Really nice size. So that's what we're going to work with. And I'm going to, as you can see, I basically just went ahead and locked it up. I locked it around a little bit. And I'm going to take this like so. And I'm going to actually just go ahead and take this all the way to the tip here. Just so I can, just so that I can kind of clean that up a little bit. There is our nice white space. I really like this because it has a nice little doobie right there. Also could use this side too, but I'm really interested in this color. So now we have this. Now we have to get stuff off the side, but now we have to do our strips as well. I think that for these strips with this, it's such a nice color, such a pop of color. I think I'm gonna do like 1/2" strips. So things of that nature. Just celebrate yourself. So here are my strips. Oh, look at that. And just look at this. I'm so excited. So here are some of my strips. I got my little trash strips over here, but those here are like my main strips. And as you can see on the back of the, I didn't even pay attention to the back of the page, but look at that. So I can really just mix and mingle these 2 sides really nicely. We have our white space or our base all nicely cut out. Now it's time to cut out extra weave. And so for this, I'm about to just see what I like here. I really, for some reason, I really want to use like some nice C-tones. So I'm gonna take this here. And I think that this is a little bit darker than this. So I think that that'd be really nice. It's a really nice combination, maybe. We'll know. We'll see. And I am going to take this paper. This is an 8.5 by 11. This is the cardstock that I had. Of course, we've seen that you can take a magazine page and make your strips with it. I'm going to use cardstock because I have a love for cardstock. It is a little bit thicker than, or a lot thicker than these strips here. So I'm just going to take this, and because this is a 10 by 10, or the base is a 10 by 10, I need at least an 11" strip. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to measure out, and I think I'm going to do like 1" strips. just to have like a little bit of variation. I mean, you can do 1 inch, you can do a half inch. I'm doing 1 inch. Just remember, if you are measuring and you're using like a ruler that has that little piece of space, I don't know what space is for. But if you have a ruler that has a little bit of space, if you measure without space one time, oh, okay. I did my thing where I flipped it over. Sorry. This is the reason why you shouldn't flip it over, because this is a half inch. If I had measured an inch right here, that would have been off. So I'm just gonna move my handy dandy ruler over here, and we're gonna do 1 inches. It's time for our cutting process. Okay, so oh my goodness, yes, look at all of our material. Make it rain, y'all, make it rain with the strips. So now that we have our strips done, let's prepare our workspace here. So I think I'm gonna go like this now, because I really like that contrast for some reason. So I'm just going to take it, oh sorry, didn't mean to hit you. Okay. So I'm just going to measure, I really just want like a half inch. I'm gonna measure it this way. I really just want like a half an inch from the top. Right here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing from here. Just a half an inch. Now we're not cutting this, we're just drawing a line here so that we know, what's going on, what's really going on. This right here is basically going to be our, what holds everything together. So see, it's something like that. And then from here, let's do half-inch strips. Not half-inch strips, but we're just gonna cut half inches, but we're just gonna take this like so and just do some half inches. Okay, so now that we got that guiding line and we got our marks down here, what we're going to do is we're going to line up our marks, and I'm going to first cut this with the scissors so that I can show those who are using scissors how to basically do this part. But it's basically the same. Just make sure, because I don't know if you can kind of tell, but I already almost made a boo-boo and that I skipped over a notch. Don't skip over notches. Make sure that if this was the first one, you line up to that first one. And just all right. So there we go. We are ready. So one of the things that I had put on the supply list was tape. Tape is now going to be your best friend when it comes to, oh, and this is my artist tape, by the way. It's all blue and nice. But you can get like tape for like $1 at like Dollar General or whatnot. So it doesn't have to be like the expensive tape. But yeah, so we can begin our ribbon. The wave. Okay, so I am going to do 2 two over to under scenario. So I'm just going to go whoop, look, two, 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 and two. And you're going to have most likely one straggle over, that's fine. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pull this all the way up. I'm going to make it tight. Make it tight. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to like use maybe this strip here. I'm just going to do the same thing. Now I'm going to skip this piece right here, skip one, and then just go whoop, like this, and go 2 over 200. So basically it's like a checkerboard, but we're just doing 2 instead of 1. Okay, that's 2 right there, so I need to skip those 2. Okay. Have to make sure that I was right there. And now look, now you're 2 over on this one where you were not before. Damn, look at that. I'm just making it kind of tall up there as best as I can. Alright. Boom. Maybe. So once we've completed our pattern here, what we can do is we can take it to this side here, and basically what I did was I folded the ends over and I taped it. Same thing for here, you can see basically that the ends are all folded here to make it stable. After you finish doing whatever pattern or whatnot that you want to do.